Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. I'm George Swift of the Chamber Southwest and the Southwest Louisiana Economic Development Alliance, and we're glad to be here for the grand opening of Lake Charles Memorial Systems Diagnostic Center in Moss Bluff. We have with us our Chamber Vice President, Paula Ramsey, and our Vice President of Communications, Amanda White, who's going on vacation tomorrow, and so goodbye. Our Executive Vice President, Liz DeVille. And we're glad to be here to welcome you all to Moss Bluff. And I must say, on behalf of our Senior Vice President, Michelle McInnes, who's out of town at the conference, Michelle is chairman of the Ward 1 Economic Development Board, and she wanted to be here, and she's very proud of this facility. And as Moss Bluff continues to grow and have amenities, it's a great thing. And we appreciate the investment that Lake Charles Memorial has made here. And you know, there are more people working in healthcare in our 5 parishes than any other sector. We have a lot of heavy industry, we have aviation, we have gaming and hospitality, agriculture and forestry, but there are more people that work in healthcare. So it's very important, not only to our economy, but to serving the people with the health care that they need, that they can get right here in our area. So thank you all for your investment. And it's my pleasure now to introduce the CEO of Lake Charles Memorial System, Mr. Devin Hyde. Devin?
Thank you, George. I appreciate it. Everything he said. George, thank you for the very kind introduction. Thank you all for being here, distinguished guests, board members, foundation board members, community leaders. You know, it really comes down, that when we started this project and started thinking about it, we recognized the need for expanded healthcare access in Moss Bluff, and being such an important community, thriving community. As we looked at our portfolio and our strategic vision, this was one of the really first major investments that we've made. And creating access, you know, I'm sure you all have heard, but this facility will be open at 6 o'clock in the morning. So busy individuals can come by, get the necessary treatment, get the necessary scans, and get on to work or on with their day. And I think that's really important. One of the biggest challenges that we in healthcare as a whole face is access. And that's one of some of the feedback that I receive, not in a negative way, but just how can we improve access in Lake Charles, in Moss Bluff, and within our healthcare system. And so we are extremely excited we're extremely excited to welcome Sam. Hey Sam, come on in.
Stewart.
You know, with the more than 19,000 residents in Moss Bluff, obviously a dedicated facility like this really makes a tremendous amount of sense. And so it's a multi-million-dollar investment on the organization's behalf. Again, one of the great things about Lake Charles Memorial Health System is we are a truly independent, your community-based healthcare system. The senior leaders and the leadership that are in this room and that serve in the organization live here. Their families are raised here. They go to church here. All of the decisions that are made from a leadership perspective are made locally, and that is something that is not the case with some of the other healthcare systems, some of the other providers. So we're proud of that. We are community-based, and that's where our hearts and our desires and our efforts and our strategy and our investment go. I'm also very proud to say that this expansion is not going to be one and done. We have strategic designs to continue to invest in communities around the Lake Charles area and in the 5 parishes. So as those come into fruition, I look forward to sharing those with you and having maybe other open houses for you to come in and attend and welcome distinguished guests. But really with that, I hope you have an opportunity to take a look around the facility. I will say that the last time I was in this building, it did not look like this. And so I'm extremely, extremely pleased with how it's come out. I know the clinical team is thrilled, and I hope the community is as thrilled as we are. So with that, thank you so much for being here. It truly means a lot. So, George, thank you.
Thank you, Devin. We do want to recognize, we have from the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury, Juror Mike Smith. Mike, it's always good to see you. And Lake Charles now part of Moss Bluff, or how does that work? From the Lake Charles City Council, Councilman Stuart Weatherford. So glad to have you with us. Now we're going to have a quick ribbon cutting.